Next up, we've got another show which was probably cancelled sooner than it was expected to, and that is because we're talking about Kevin Spacey as Francis J. Frank Underwood on House of Cards. Frank Underwood, played by Kevin Spacey, was killed off Netflix series House of Cards after allegations of sexual misconduct were made against Spacey. The decision to kill off the character was reportedly made by the show's producers in response to the allegation. In October 2017, actor Anthony Rapp accused Spacey of making sexual advances towards him. Rapp was 14 years old. Following this, several other men came forward with similar allegations against Spacey. In response, Netflix suspended production on House of Cards and announced that the show's 6th season would be its last. The show's producers then decided to write Frank Underwood out of the series, with the character being killed off-screen. The season focused on Frank's wife Claire, played by Robin Wright, taking over as President of the United States. I love the show House of Cards, and speaking as a fan who likes the character, Frank Underwood was brilliant. It was just so intriguing to see what he was going to do next. You know, he worked his way to become the president. I didn't see the last season. I think I only got halfway through season 5, actually. But I think what they were building towards is that, you know, Frank and Claire, they were this powerful dynamic. Obviously, Frank was president, Claire was vice president, and then ultimately, which did happen, Claire became president, and Frank, instead of being killed off if none of this happened, was gonna, you know, kind of step away and realize that he'd have more control and power working in like the corporate business industry behind the scenes. You know, it's selfish to say, I wish he was still in the show. Like, I want the character to be there. Obviously, the character is played by Kevin Spacey. I couldn't imagine anyone else playing him. But yeah, just ignorantly speaking, as a fan of the show, I like the character. I don't know. Maybe the show worked without him, but I haven't seen the final season, so I guess I'll have to catch up on the show and see if it did. But I mean, they cancelled it anyway, and that kind of seems to be the thing, is that when these main stars leave after the show, like, it tends to go for at least one more season, and then that's when it's like, yeah, it's not really working out for them. It's like either they try and do it as a new show, or they will try and wrap things up, which is fair enough. The show's being cancelled before they get a resolution. That's annoying. Thanks for watching this clip from an episode of the Daily Weekly Podcast. Don't forget to watch the full episode, and after that, tune into our other YouTube channels as well, because we've got plenty more content for you to enjoy.